Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rajazar. I am student of Man Insan Cendekia Gorontalo. In this occasion, I will be discuss with my friend from junior high school. There are Muhammad Fadlur Rahman Kholis in Malang and Marsatya Eza, Sleman, Yogyakarta. And topic of our discussion is online learning. Okay, before we go to the discussion, I will tell you about online learning. Online learning begins application by the government when the coronavirus began to spread in Indonesia. When schools were closed by the government to avoid the spread of the coronavirus in schools. Since the application of online learning, many people have been both critical and counter to this government decision. One side supporting the government decision to implement long-range learning consider the spread of the coronavirus to be the most important and public health as well as the most important to preserve children of succeeding generation. Those opponent to saying that this long-distance learning is not effective because students don't understand the material involved and teachers tend to give tasks rather than explanation to students, so that they think it would be better applied school learning by observing health protocol. Therefore, this discussion is also intended to find out the opinion of my friends regarding this online study. So, let's get into the discussion. First, we go to hear the opinion from Fadlur Rahman Kholis. Okay, brother. First, what is your response or opinion about online learning?
Okay, so what I have to say about online learning. Okay, first of all, the pros. I think it's a good alternative way. First of all, because you can do it anywhere, you can done it anywhere, and it doesn't take a lot of space like school. You can do it in your home, in the park, or anywhere else that you might never think of. And secondly, it maintains our education system. Yeah, because this pandemic really broke our education system. Many of the students has to go to their home, stay there, and so online learning is a good alternative way to replace the offline learning in this situation.
Brother Kholis, thanks for your opinion. Now we go to Brother Eza. Eza, what is your opinion or response about online learning?
For me personal, it is pretty frustrating, but there is someone out there who doesn't think online school is frustrating. They think it is better from home than have to go to school. But for me, it is pretty frustrating.
Thank you for your opinion for the first question. Now we go to the second question. Okay, for Eza, for you is online learning is effective or not? That's your answer.
I think the online school is not pretty effective because there is a lot of people who don't yet understand how to video conference and else, and there is someone who doesn't have that internet data to enter video calls and else.
Thanks, Eza, for your opinion. You say that for you, online learning is not effective. Can you mention what is the factor that make the online learning is not effective for you?
I think there is two factors, and the first one is the signal of their home, because sometimes there is lag in the call, and they cannot seek the the classroom very well. And the second factor for me is the internet data. The internet data was quite expensive, but we just hope for the ministry to give us free data, internet data.
Now we go to hear the opinion from Brother Hollis for the second question. Okay, Hollis, for you, is the online learning is effective for you, and can you mention the factor that make online learning is not effective? Thank you.
From my point of view, I think online learning isn't effective enough because, first of all, most of Indonesian parents currently lives the under monthly salary per month, and it takes up a lot of their money. And let's say like this: every month, our parents need to sacrifice a lot of their monthly salary just to ensure their kids can study happily and enjoyably. And secondly, because it can be done anywhere and anytime, students can get distracted easily because there are no rules in online classes. And then the lack of communication between students and teacher, student to student, teacher to student, that's make a lot of difference between online learning and offline learning. So yeah, that's it. That's what makes online learning doesn't viable enough to replace offline learning.
Brother Hollis, the third question, with the many problems of your online learning, how you can make this is possible to maximize your online learning process?
I think if I want to maximize my online learning, I say I have to pay a lot of attention to my teacher and what they say during Google Meeting or Zoom meeting, and the teacher must do something that makes their student doesn't get bored enough. So because if the students just doing what they do and doesn't make something new, the students might get bored and they just want to leave the meeting and just going somewhere else to find fresh air.
We go to Eza, same question. Eza, how you make it possible to maximize your online learning process with the many problem of your online learning? How you can make it possible to maximize that?
I have to manage my time very carefully so that I don't skip any class, and I have to save my internet data so it won't go out.
Now, the last question for Brother Eza. Did online learning make your score and your knowledge increase or reverse?
My grades are getting better, but my knowledge is not getting better because I used to search my answers in the Google, so my knowledge is not really increasing.
For your answer, Eza. Now, Brother Hollis, same question with Eza. Last question. Did your online learning make your knowledge and score increase or reverse?
I'd say online learning doesn't have a big impact on me because I'm really stagnant right now. My score doesn't change, my attitude doesn't change. It's like just the same with offline learning, or even worse, I think. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I'm just stagnant. Yeah.
For Brother Eza and Brother Hollis for your participation. Now I can give some conclusion. The conclusion I have received from the two respondents Brother Khalis and Eza, online learning is ineffective because of many problems that we sometimes can take in learning. Also, we teachers who usually give assignment without providing sufficient explanation, so that we have an extremely low understanding. So how would we like to tackle task when we don't understand the material? If we were still in school, we have remedial, would still not understand the material presented by the teacher. How about online learning? Add to this study schedule we adopt usually when school become chaos and the sometimes problematic internet makes learning even more ineffective. Okay, thank you. That's it for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.